battle rating change review. Okay, it's time to look at some new battle ratings because Discord's going whack right now. We got some spicy changes. We're going back to like 2016 War Thunder? 15? Whatever the hell. I don't know. I don't remember. A little bit. Some of the battle ratings are going back for some vehicles to where they used to be a long, long time ago. Anyways, we are going to get right into it. That was a crispy clap. So, first off, the Jumbo Sherman, not the 76 Jumbo, the normal Sherman, is going back to 5.7. This thing is going to be completely... because it's just going to be crap. The 75 gun is not good enough for 5.7, and a lot of tanks are getting up-tiered to where it's just going to get dragged up even higher now, and it's not going to work out. So Jumbo Sherman's probably going to be completely dead. The KV-220 is finally going up to 6.0 after sitting at 5.7 for God knows how long, but the KV-220 isn't even that good anymore. It's not even remotely overpowered as what it once was when it was first added. Pretty much all of the Panthers except the Panther D are going up to 6.0. I believe the Panther D is still 5.3, or it might have been 5.7. I don't even see it in this list with the other Panthers, so I'm going to assume it's still 5.3. So the IS-2s are all getting up tiered, Chinese ones especially, which is an oof to 6.3. However, the Russian IS-2s, oh wait, no, the 1944 from China as well, are all getting the old 471D shell back. If you don't know, that was the shell that was like used post World War II in the Cold War kind of era or whatever. But basically, they removed it from the IS-2s. I believe they removed it from the IS-Us, the SU-122 and the ISU-122. The SU-122P, the premium, has still always had it, and I believe that is a 6.3 still? 6.7? So that tank, I believe, still always had it. But yeah, now the IS-2s are finally getting that back. Of course, they're going back up to 6.7, which kind of sucks. Honestly, I think they would have been fine at 6.3, even with the new shell. Like, oh, wow, Tiger 2s or Panther players can't just fucking sit there. Oh, God. Whatever. The M26 Pershings are getting a buff that I didn't notice. They're going back to 6.7, not even deserved anyways, but they're getting a velocity increase, which hopefully might increase their penetration and make them actually able to pen Panthers now. This is the short build Pershings, not the M26E1 has the super Pershing gun, which I believe can actually pen the Panther. The M26E1, oh, that's the Italian one. No buff for that one, because that has like the M46's cannon or something. The Tiger 105, oh god, it's going back up to 7.0, and its fire rate has been increased. Oh. Same with the Panther. Oh, I'm gonna nut. They're no longer 6.7, but to be fair, a fire rate buff. I mean, you won't be slapping the Jumbo 75 with this lineup anymore, but still, I believe that means that the Yag Tiger will still be a 6.7. So you're that kind of rips your 6.7 lineup a little bit. The IS-3 is going to 7.3 again after it used to be 7.0. Then again, this thing, supposedly, if you didn't get an up tier in the IS-3, you were pretty much unkillable from anything that didn't have heat. The Shard 25T and the AMX 50 are getting a fire rate buff, basically. They're just going to a 4-second autoloader. I still don't think they deserve to be 7.7. I believe the entire French lineup at 7.7 is pretty much all 7.0, 7.3 vehicles that got ridiculously up-tiered. Like, oh yeah, the Lorraine 40T reloads every 4 seconds and it's really fast. Oh, big whoop. Like, after your ammo rack ran out, you were screwed and you didn't even have any armor anyways. The AMX 50, I think, has a little bit because I believe this is the Battle Pass one. The Shard 25, the Bad Chat's, I don't think the Bad Chat's a 7.7. Comparison to some like the IS-3 being 7.3 as a heavy tank, then the Bat Chat being 7.7, like even with the rate of fire buff, I don't think the Bat Chat deserves to be higher than at most 7.3, to be honest. The Somua being 7.7, that's really going to screw that thing. I mean, 7.3 France was tolerable, but now it's 7.7. All the T-55s are, I think, are they going to be 9.0 now or 8.7? The AMD 1 isn't even, that's arcade. I think they're still going to be 8.7. I can't remember if this is, because this is an updated list, so. Yeah, if you're facing T-55s in the French 7.7 lineup, you're screwed. Oh, that's right. They were also giving the IS-6 the BR-471D round. So that'll be nice. The IS-6 was already pretty good, but it going up to 7.7, I mean, the IS-6 being 7.7 makes more sense than the Samoa. The Samoa it's just not even fair, especially because this doesn't. I don't think the Samoa has. No, the Samoa does have a 4-second reload, I believe. It should. Someone will have to correct me on that. I'm not sure. Let's see. The Vidar going only to 8.0 is retarded. It needs to go to like 8.7, 9.0. It's ridiculous. It doesn't deserve to be anywhere near there. Oh, it was just a derp gun. It's a derp gun with thermals, a laser rangefinder, and a really high velocity HE round that hits hard. Does not need to be 8.0. It needs to be higher than that. The Type 87 RCV going to 9.0. I mean, it's fast and it has a funny gun, but other than that, it's not really that good. These are getting down tiered. The ZTC-59 and the Rattel. The Rattel was always kind of crap. The 59D1 TVD to be changed to NVD. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's a hell of a nerf. I would... I don't like that. That's a really big nerf, honestly. I would rather be 8.7. Losing thermal and losing two-plane. If you don't know, the premium ZTZ-59A that was like sold kind of at random for like some Chinese event last year has a one-plane stabilizer. It's basically just a T-55 with APHE, mediocre APDS, and a one-plane stab. And it has like no turret reverse. It really sucks. Well, then to be fair, the other one that... because it was sold to replace the other premium 59, went to 8.3, but they were both 8.0 for a while, and it actually was a pretty fun lineup coupled with the WZ305, but it's all been broken now. The T69-2G going up to 9.0, that sucks. I don't know if really any of these are 9.0, and I don't think either of these have thermal. Type 89, I think that's the one with the shitty Sabo around. Now finally, the Object 279 going to 9.0, finally. If you play the 279 and you think it's garbage because you can get killed by Sabo, the reason why you think that is because you're getting balanced by power. The 279 is one of the only vehicles in the game that is deserved to get balanced by ammunition creep, let's call it. Because in a down tier, this thing was absolutely ridiculous. 8.7 Russia completely mopped the floor in the matchmaker for, 2 years or more. After the 279 got added, it was like 8.7 Russia is just ridiculous. The T-55 AM1 with the armor and the AMD for any low ATGMs that might be running around still has that frontal armor. And the 279 on top of anything else you want to take in that lineup, it was just pretty ridiculous. The only weak thing about 8.7 Russia was anti-air. Now that it's 9.0, I mean... good. Like, there's no reason this thing should be facing a T-32E1. Like, oh, how am I supposed to kill that thing in a T-32? To be honest, I think both the Type 16s need to go up to 9.7 because they're pretty damn mobile. I know the prototype doesn't have the same armor package or it's totally stripped away, but they're strong-wheeled vehicles. Probably the same with the Centauro, actually, because like the normal Type 16 just went to 9.7. Like, they have slightly shittier round. I mean... maybe they're balancing it off the round, but I still find all of these wheeled vehicles in a full down tier if you're playing what would be now 8.3. Oh, you're playing a M60 or a T-55A, and now there's a wheelie boy running around with armor that could bounce your shots and lull pen you regardless, like with thermal. That's ridiculous. The French VBIC going to 9.7, the thing was pretty strong with just the 30 mil like Bushmaster or whatever it is, but it's a really tall target, although the height of the vehicle allows the gun depression to be made of good use. The premium Centauro and the Centauro 105R, I think both of the Centauro 105 and the 105R have DM33 now. Somebody might have to correct me on that. But these two are going to 9.7, which, I mean, I still use them in the 10.0 Italian lineup. Oh, no. Speaking of which, the Freccia and the Arietti Pre-Series are... Ariete, I always say it wrong. I've been saying Arietti for years since I was playing Armored Warfare, okay? Catch me a break. Anyways, 10.3. Oh, that fucking sucks. 10.0 Italy was probably like my favorite lineup. The Pre-Series, it just has DM33. It's a glass cannon. The Freccia going up probably because of the spikes. I mean, debatable, I guess. Spikes are still kind of hit or miss, so I don't know if either of these really should be 10.3, because like the Pre-Series can only stop M735 at 800 meters or more, and in a full down tier against 9.0s that don't have darts, pretty much. The MBT 2000 going up to 10.7. Why it was even added at 10.0 is such a ridiculous oversight. Oh, and they added the better round. Either way, even at 10.0, it was still ridiculous. The improved chaparral default shell has been changed. 72A has been replaced with 72C. 72E missile has been added. So they still haven't buffed the American one. They're just giving the Israeli one an even better missile, even though the American one could use the M72G. It's kind of stupid. Of course, here was the... Oh, these didn't get BR changes. So, yeah, the Jumbo Pershing, the T-2065, is getting the muzzle buff. The T-25, the M36, the Super Hellcat, and the M4 T-26. That's nice. Hopefully with the velocity buff, it's enough to just tip their penetration to be slightly better. Oh, they're buffing that. The fighter rate of the ASU 85. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, I've seen people use it all the time, but I wouldn't use it. The IS-1, where was it? Here. 5.7. I feel like the IS-1 has a better place at 5.7 than a Jumbo 75 Sherman, but not that I really think it should be there. But again, where is the Panther D in all this? Is the Panther D still going to be 5.3? Because if that's the case, that's retarded. If somebody wants to, if there's a bunch of corrections, I'll pin a comment if you correct me on a few things for what BRs currently are in game. What was this over here? Oh, this was just their post. Oh yeah, they took the feedback from the last BR changes. These are the shells and stuff. J37D. Oh, that seems spicy. Lightweight powder charge will have it replaced with the more powerful one. Oh, so they've been using a shitty powder charge the whole time. Yeah, because we want to be using practice powder charges and more. All right, now the super vehicles of 6.7 and 7.0. Taking into account the current and past BR changes, we've decided not to increase the battle rating of these vehicles at the time being. Yeah, like the T-29 does not need to be 7.3. The Tiger II 105 getting a fire rate buff and being able to also basically be the best German counter to the T-29, then both being the same BR now is pretty fair. The T-34 I'd never really enjoyed playing, to be honest. I always prefer the T-29 because of the APHE. The Jumbo Pershing is all right. I mean, it's just people can't pen you easily. But other than that, you're using the shitty 90, which with the buff, hopefully, will get better. The IS-7 is not in the changes, though. And I feel like the IS-7 was supposed to get a BR increase as well. But I guess they decided not to. Because the IS-7 is what right now? 8.3? I think it's 8.3. Well, I guess that's kind of fair. Better than the 279 anyways. Or, I don't mean... What I mean by better than the 279 is better that it stay at a BR than the 279 not going up at all, because the 279 is ridiculous. Well, I'm liking this change real quick. Oh, God. Okay, I gotta go to Aviation. Hold on. Wyvern going up in BR again. Not surprising. The A32 is going down to 9.0. Finally. They suck. Compared to the J32B, which has the way better engine and thrust, these planes suck. This premium never should have been added anyways. The J37D being 11.3, guess that's fair. It has 9Ls, but other than that, the J37D without AMRAMs currently is completely power creep. Although, if they do add AMRAMs by the end of the year, early next year, this thing would probably have to go back up in PR. The AJ37 going back down to 11.0 is pretty nice. That's pretty spicy. Let's see what else here. Well, that's simulation. Sorry. Oh, well, still the same anyways. Yeah, that's pretty spicy. The MiG-21 SPSK going down to 9.7, no. It should not be facing subsonics, especially just, whatever, it's stupid. All the Apaches going up, not surprised at all. Is the G-Lynx finally going, oh, it's only going up to 10.3. Oh, wow. Well, then again, I mean, this is 10.3. But the G-Lynx is better than the A129s in a lot of aspects. The T129, I believe that the T129 should get the infrared version of the ATGM that it has, the UMTAS, the UMTAS. It should get the infrared version of it and become an 11.0 premium and give something to Italy that's actually interesting and unique for their helicopter, because it can do that. I think it's a crime that thing is even 10-3. It's totally broken, but like the Sierra rockets the guided rockets are pretty good. I still use a mixed loadout because the UMTS missiles, like, they travel so slow, but it allows you to constantly reacquire target. If there's no AA in the airspace, that's a pretty powerful helicopter. But yeah, I think it should go to 11-0. It should get the infrared UMTS missile, the UMTS ER, and then it'll be a good premium, and bring it back for sale. These BR changes are going to be spicy. Some of the buffs to these, like finally the 90 mil getting a slight buff, the 471D shell coming back to the IS-2s is just mwah. And the Ag Panther is getting a slight reload buff. I think, what is 8 shots a minute? 6 seconds? Maybe? I don't remember. Anyway, today, on this episode of Battle Rating Change Review, or planned Battle Rating Change Review. Okay, it's getting spicy. Probably still not going to play the game because I fucking hate my life when I play it. But if you guys enjoyed this somewhat quick video, make sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and share the video, because I'm sure we're all going to join in on the misery of trying to play 5-7 America now. This is going to be fun. Are you guys excited? I'm so excited. Full up tier is just a week away. Kill me.